that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
That's right, James. All the usual suspects. All over the White House. Hello, Blue Dots. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I think I got my shit together this time. Anyway. It is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, and it is time for another Blue Dot family meeting, so I am so tickled that y'all are here. Starting out with Dorothy Tyndall, Bart Larson is here, Just Coggins, thank you, baby. The Cat's Minion, thank you very much for being here. Adina Michael, Phyllis Harrison, Bruce Preston, Moa Howdy Shit, Uncle Fatty is in the room, Carol Lowe, Irene Lambert, I can't say thank you enough. You share my shit all the time, and we appreciate you sharing that shit. The remixtress is with us, as is Trudy Baxter, and let me see, Donald Hamilton is here, Dina Michael, Jeanette Miller, Debbie Capron, I think, BW is here, Jeanette Miller, Jeff Curry, shit, everybody's here, Athea Armstrong, I'm sorry, my mouth will work here in a minute, Anonia Seslick, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Boy, I love these new names, man. It's making me have to learn new names. Chuck Lou, thank you. Let me see. Dimitri, OG, greetings and salutations, brother. Glad you're here. Keith is here. We're doing all fine. As well as can be, Ask is with us, and as well we should. Linda Esavaldo, I'm saying it wrong. Let me catch this little dot. And boy, howdy, we have got messages out the wild too. Sammy Marcy is here. Thank you very much. And Retriever 19 Golden, thank you for being here. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody knocked on the door so hard she's going to fall off. Penny Hartleman, I hope you're all right. 4 12-year-old boys that knocked on my door so hard I thought it was going to fall down. Shit, be careful, darling. It ain't trick or treat, so I don't know what they're there for. Anyway, it is Thursday. And haven't been up on the news here lately. A lot going on at home here. The last few minutes, I was trying to see if we're going to stick a lunar lander on the moon. Evidently, we have it on the moon. Chances are, I don't know if it's in sitting in the upright position, sitting over on its side yet. We don't know, but we know our equipment hit the moon. And for me, it's kind of exciting because it's been a long time since we made a trip to the moon, and I hope we land it well. But we'll find out in a little while. It's something to take your mind off all the other bullshit that we go through on a daily basis in life. Every once in a while, a story comes out to pique our interest and make us turn away from all the shit that we have to deal with. Anyway, Bernadette.
Hi, John.
How are you doing?
I'm alive.
That's it, baby. It's the best
That's
we can
what
hope
matters.
for every damn day. That's the top of the list right there.
Right?
Yeah, I got up. That's good. Let's
So
see how
I'm
this day
good
goes.
today, okay?
Outstanding.
No, I'm
Well,
doing
we're
a
glad
lot
you're
better.
feeling better. Yeah.
Got that kid germ. You know how those things knock you
I
down.
know it,
I'm not a
man.
kid.
No,
I'm not a kid.
but every one of them come in
So,
with their kid germs and try to
yeah,
spread them
well,
all over the place.
happens every time he stays home from school.
Thank you,
And
Donna
so,
Bonacosa.
yeah, I'm still here, so I'm good.
Outstanding, outstanding. And Miss Chick,
Yes, John.
how are you?
I'm okay actually. Yeah.
Good, good. It's a nice, pretty day down here. I hope y'all had a nice. Well, I don't know
I
about
saw some
Yeah,
Bernadette.
sunshine. It was good.
it
It was
it's not raining, so I'm good today.
well. There you go. Just
We'll
wait
just
till
take it one
tomorrow.
day at a time.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
wait till
exactly.
tomorrow. Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, it's been a full day. We've had our for those of you who don't know, who may not have known, my family here at home suffered a death in our family. We're going to have a funeral on Monday. And so, yeah, our minds have been somewhere else with all the things that go along with that. And but we are no different than any other family out there, and there's far too many every day that have to face the same realizations and stuff. So I want to thank everybody who commented and sent condolences on my Facebook page and everywhere. I appreciate it tremendously. There were so many, I could not get to all of them yet. But I intend to eventually get to every one of them. You'll know it. You'll get a heart on it, baby. That's what I do. And I want to thank everybody who reached out and made Marcia feel so well. Where did Mitch go? He had his hand up, and then boom, he's gone. Man moves like lightning. I'm telling you.
I had to do
Yeah,
the
it does.
dinner.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll snag Aussie up here and see how everything is down under. I don't know. I was just hoping to see a moon landing today. You know, but anyway, Aussie,
Maybe tonight.
maybe tonight. Well, we'll know. I keep refreshing this page over here. We know it hit the moon. We know it's on the
Right.
moon's surface. We just don't know what condition it is in right now, and that's because several attempts have been made here lately from other nations, and
Yes.
not so
The
well.
Japanese didn't do so good
No,
last time they
no.
landed on the moon.
Well,
You
they
know, they
landed
need
on the
to.
moon, but then it tipped over.
Yeah,
Oh
but they
well.
need to
Yes.
switch to a Weeble Wobble because
Oh, yeah,
Weebles
there you
wobble,
go.
but they
Weebles
don't
wobble,
fall
but they don't
down.
fall down, baby.
Exactly.
That's it. I think that's what they're trying for. I keep refreshing to see if it just still says it's on the moon. So we'll find out an update later on. Aussie Dave, how in the hell are you?
I'm fine, thanks, guys. Hope you're better, Bernard. Well, you obviously are. You sound great. You said you're great. You must be great.
I must
So
be great.
Well,
that's all good.
Either that or I
I've
bluff
given,
real good.
I'm a voodoo doctor, so I had to give myself, I had to remember what treatment to give myself, and they have
Well,
helped. So,
let's just see who's the first to set you off. All right, and see if I can set you off before anyone else.
Wait a
Blow
minute,
up again.
Dave.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
yo,
Hold on,
yo,
Dave. You said the magic
I'm
word. What did
hanging.
you say? Blow up?
Blow,
Did you
blow
say
up.
blow
Yeah,
up? Well,
oh,
yeah.
I want you to know that we have something to handle that.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting for
Okay.
that few seconds it's going to take for that to pop up on your screen. But everybody else can see it right now. Can they see that yet?
Oh, that's cute.
And everybody see that? That is our new shirt. You can go over to a bluedottexas.com, use the
Yes.
promo code BOOM, and at the checkout you get 10% off. You can get it in a t-shirt, you can get it in a hoodie. I don't care what you can get on a coffee cup, whatever.
Is Bernadette in the box? Is Bernadette somewhere in the
Bernadette,
box? Like where's
Bernadette,
Wally?
you know that's right.
Bernadette is the box, and I love the little. If you can see the little bomb down there in the right hand corner bottom.
Yeah, that's the one in the pink box.
The F
Yeah,
bomb.
The
the big
F,
round one
the
that
big
has
F.
the F on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be me.
there's
And
I love it. I
speaking
love
of
it.
F's, I'm
what?
loving to hear it's official, people. It's now official. Trump is the worst president ever. Did you
Ever,
see that
Yay.
report?
ever. Number one of worst presidents
Yeah,
ever.
by a
Yes,
long
we
margin.
we did see that ranking of all the presidents, and yeah, 45 comes in last, the bottom of the barrel, the worst president in history. Everything that we've been saying. So that's a reaffirmation of whatever that word is, reaffirmation of your beliefs that he did indeed suck. So yeah,
But my biggest gripe and
but
what's buzzing around here at the moment is the dirty Jordan and Coma. They're still pushing that shit this morning on news, and even though it's been exposed as a big fake bump of
the
bullshit to just
impeachment.
get to Biden,
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
those still pushed it. But what got me was that Ken Buck, he's thrown him under the bus. Said no, we knew that was dodgy information. We were told
Yeah,
by the FBI it was dodgy. But now we've got Jordan and
yeah.
freaking Comer blaming the FBI, saying no, the FBI set us up.
Yeah, the
You
FBI
know,
set them up. That's
All
what
on
they
the
did.
FBI again.
Yeah, that's all about the FBI. It's all their fault. We ought to dismantle them, get rid of them because
It's
they're no
not that
good.
maybe somebody is just ignorant and stupid and
Maybe.
can't figure anything out. No.
Maybe that's part of it.
Blame, blame, blame.
Yeah, I think reporters need to hold their feet to the fire with this. I mean, Jordan was caught out short with that.
Jack it off, Jordan.
I think. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that little short guy reporter that works for
Oh, that's
CBS?
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He follows him around. Well,
Manu
he
Raj.
confronted Jordan. Yeah, he confronted Jordan, and Jordan, you know, like Jordan does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Quoting
they're
Trump's lawyer.
still saying, oh no, there's evidence there that he's corrupt. And I'm saying, give me a fucking break. This has got to destroy them.
You would have
I mean,
done-
after
yeah.
the border,
They hung their hat on
incident,
this, Dave. Everything they had, they hung on that. On that.
they won't
what was it,
admit they won't admit they're
form or
wrong.
whatever it is. You know,
1023 or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they won't admit they're wrong. They won't say we were misled or they could make all this go away by saying, look, yes, we have misinformation. Sadly, let's call it quits here.
Yeah, they're not going to do
No, they can't do that.
that. No.
No,
They're
they
doubling
can't.
down.
They
They're
do that.
saying they have other evidence and all this other bullshit. No, they don't. They don't have anything. If they did, they would have already shoved it up our ass a long time ago. They don't have nothing. All they have is orders from Donnie to impeach Biden. That's what they have. Trump was impeached twice. Now we done had Mayorkas impeached. We need another impeachment. That's what Donnie's telling them. So yeah, the Republicans aren't going to give up. Danny would smack them right back of the head. Anyway, let me get
And
this
for
out
your
real quick.
Taylor Swift,
What about Taylor Swift? I knew there was
Well,
conspiracy.
she
It's
is
all-
going to make
Yeah.
a big difference to our economy
Yeah.
this month. That's how effective she is.
Yeah.
Already after 2 concerts, the economy is showing good signs. I mean, everyone's spending all. I mean, she's
I
a
think it has
little
more to do
darling,
with
you know?
Biden than her, but I'm welcoming the help any way
Yeah.
we get it. You know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
She's
I
great.
think things
She's
are going
great.
to turn around because I heard some Republican senator. I did not hear get his name in my head, but it was some Republican senator who, after Donnie's last true social bullshit little tweet there, came out and said that he was about tired of Trump's anti-American crap. And I am so
yeah, I heard
glad.
something about that as well.
Yeah, I'm glad they're
It's
calling him out.
recently
So they
released.
need to, because I think the whole country's tired of his putting this country down every which way he can. It all sucks because Donnie isn't king. That's what he's saying. Anyway, let me catch up real quick because Daniel Solomon came in with $5. Said, "Bowl for the democracy. If you got it, go for it." Outstanding, Daniel, and I do. Maria Betancourt came in with $5. Said, "Hi, Blue Dots. Hello to everyone." That's what this is about, baby. It's about family. And that's what's on my mind, today, and it will be for several more days, is family. And I want everybody to know that this family, there was a lot of people telling me, John, you don't need to do a show tonight. Don't do a show tonight. You got a lot of things on your mind, death in the family and all that kind of stuff. But when tragedy happens, when we are all in desperate times or whatever, we always turn to our family. That's what we do. We always have. Well, guess what? You're my family now.
Hey, John, I'm
So,
getting questions about that T-shirt.
Oh, which T-shirt? That T-shirt?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Well, they're saying, where is it? Because
Where
it's
is
not
it?
on the site yet.
It's not on the site yet?
I don't
Oh,
see it.
Well,
And
okay.
other people are asking me, where's the shirt?
Well, damn it. I don't know what went wrong. I could get him. I'll ask him right after the show. He's
All right. Well,
yeah, he's
coming
downstairs.
soon.
Coming
to
soon
the
to
spring store near you.
Yes, and I want one. I want one.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want that shirt. I want that shirt. Don't set her off, boys.
Okay.
Stand back.
Well,
I'm
let me-
lighting
let
the
me-
fuse.
Let me set her off with this one. Did you
What?
hear that Margie Taylor Greene,
Oh shit.
MTG, remember she didn't wear a mask and she was accruing fines
Yes.
and she
Yes.
wouldn't wear a mask? Well, she took that to the Supreme Court, said she didn't want to pay it, didn't have to pay
Yes.
it. Supreme Court said, we're not taking this up, pay the fucking fine, $100,000.
Pay it. Oh, 100,000?
$100,000.
Oh,
Stay up.
$100,000.
I think he's got a
Stay
cash
up.
flow problem right
Four
now.
foot.
Yeah.
They say on TV she's a
think she
millionaire.
is.
Where's she? when did she become a millionaire? I mean,
As soon as
before
she
she
became a
got into
Congress?
congressperson.
When she
Come
got
on.
to Congress.
As soon as
Yes,
you become
exactly.
a congressperson, you become a millionaire. That's the way the game is played, baby. Once you get in there, you know, you got a little investment here, a little investment there, you know.
Insider
Yeah.
trading?
Next thing you know, well,
Yeah.
of course not, Dave. They have integrity. Yeah, that's the ticket, integrity. Yeah. No, they don't.
You know, 2024 is going to be an IQ test for the whole country.
It is, but I think we're going to pass, Dave. I do.
You
am.
got look. I really feel now that Trump's going to be blown out the water. I really
I
feel
do.
he's going to be blown out the water. Not by,
Every day.
he's not going.
Every day
Yes,
he's losing.
First of all, they got a huge problem. From what I understand,
Yeah, his name's Donnie.
Biden's got $130 million to
That's
put
right,
towards
baby.
his campaign, and the RNC
Chugging right along.
is broke.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they say
they're
they're going to give
promising
every
any
dime of
money.
it to Donnie. Whatever they have
Yeah,
left in the coffers.
yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Well, give it to Donnie. He'll go pay his court fines,
Yeah, there you go.
and they will have nothing to run the
Go-
campaign.
Go buy
Sounds
some
like a
tennis
plan.
shoes. Go buy some
He's
tennis
consistent.
shoes.
Captain Bankruptcy. That's what he is. He's bankrupting now the GOP. Well, whatever's left of the GOP. He's taking everyone's money. He's taking the people's money. He's taking the RNC's money. Everything.
Anybody's
It's
money.
all
Money
gone
is
to
money.
him.
As long as it's in his hands, he's happy. Not so much yours. Could give a shit about your hands.
But it's just amazing how people look like most of these MAGA arseholes wouldn't give a homeless person $1, but they'll give their hard-earned $20 to Trump. You know,
That's
a
sad.
billionaire.
Isn't that a sad statement of some people in our society?
Yeah,
That they
they
would
wouldn't
give
give
their
a
money to a
frickin' homeless
billionaire and
$1.
pass a man on the street with a sign. I have a hard
Yep.
time doing that. I'll be the first one to admit my wife, my kids know me. I can't drive by the damn guy if he's got a sign out there and I got a few bucks in my pocket. Yeah, that's where it's going. Is it going to kill me? No. No, it's not going to kill me. Is it going to help him? I hope so. Well, you know, he's just going to go buy whiskey. Well, if that's what he wants to do with it, I guess that's his choice. That's not up to me. I do that for me, not so much for them. It's what I feel. When you all know that when you do something good, you walk away with a feeling of that in your heart, and that makes you feel good. That makes you be a better person. It makes you be aware of the society that we live in. I could use a lot of metaphors for that shit. I just believe in it. And the cat's minion just came in with a $10 donation and said, what did you hear about CPAC? Very low attendance. I heard it was not that packed. I have not been in the news, but I did see that headline.
Yeah, you could have shot a gun through the place and
Well,
missed people.
I think most of the members of CPAC has already seen the Trump show.
Yeah.
Perhaps they're tired of it
Several
already.
times it's the same monologue over and over and over again. America
Yeah,
sucks.
well,
and,
it gets old
you know.
because he's
Rinse
old.
and repeat. Rinse and
Hello,
repeat.
Bonita. How are you,
Hi,
darling?
John.
No.
I'm going to give you some good news too.
We all need a
Aussie
little good
Day.
news.
Justice and accountability is coming. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Aussie Day gave you an accounting there. I'm going to give you some more news about Mike Lindell.
Oh, what
You
happened to Mike
remember
Lindell?
Remember the Prove Me Wrong challenge
Yes.
that he said he would pay
Oh.
somebody $5 million?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that Robert
Lord.
Zeldman. And he
Oh.
proved him wrong. And then he didn't pay him.
Mm.
The judge today said, you got to pay him with interest.
With interest.
Ooh.
With interest.
$5
I love it.
million.
I love it.
Accountability is
There
coming.
you go. You know why?
Yes.
Because he got Trump shit smeared on him. And once you get that Trump shit smeared all over you, you can't get it off. It stinks. You walk by people and think, oh, that's Trump shit.
This
That's
is
what
the
he got on
winter
him.
of accountability.
It is,
Awesome.
baby.
And may
And-
it flow over into spring and summer too.
And
There's
he
not
still
gonna be
has
any
that
money,
$1.3
though.
billion dollar case for Dominion against him.
Oh
Right.
well. I do not
Yeah.
have any sympathy
None.
for
None.
that man.
Zero. Nothing.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Do you realise that Trump's going to be really buggered when the criminal trial starts because these last trials he's had, he's come out the courtroom and raved about how crooked the judge is and all that stuff. That's civil, but this is going to be legal system, criminal with jury. He will not be able to come out the courtroom and say judge is corrupt and this and that. Nothing like he done with the civil cases, because that's jury influencing.
The
So
arc of
he has to
justice is
shut up.
long, but it bends towards
Hey,
justice.
Ozzy, how he acts in criminal court is way different than how
Something
he
like that.
acts in civil court. Watch.
Yeah.
He want to hope he does, because this judge will put him in jail overnight to teach him a lesson, I reckon.
Watch. Watch and see.
They
He
won't
don't pull
yeah.
that shit in criminal court the way he's
But,
been going at
you
it
know,
in civil court.
I
So
wish
when
for some,
when
in
is the
some
when is the
trial.
criminal case? When is
25th of
the
March.
criminal case?
March 25th, and
Yes.
hello,
25th.
Hank.
Cool.
How's
Hello.
everything up in the Netherlands, my friend?
Oh, and the Netherlands.
We are indeed an
fine.
international family. I want everybody
fine.
to know that, baby. How you doing, Hank?
Yeah, pretty okay. The weather is shit here, but that's always the case. I mean, rain, storm, rain, and then it goes from highs to lows to highs to lows. Everybody has like a running nose,
I'm
runny
going to pray
nose.
for you, buddy. It was bright, sunny, and 86 today. So.
Oh man, that's a lovely
Yeah,
temperature.
rub it in, John.
Yeah.
Thank you
It's
very
hell.
much.
Y'all wait till summer when it's 120 outside. Yeah.
Rub it
Mm.
in.
There's a price to pay for paradise, they say.
We were
Yeah.
dry today. No rain.
No rain today, Bonita? Well,
No
good.
No
rain.
rain.
It was
Yay.
dry.
Yes. Well, it was drier.
Dry.
Did you all hear that Trump and his cronies want to use the military for this mass deportation
Mass
he wants to
deportation,
conduct?
baby.
He wants
Mass
to put
deportation.
It's
people
in a
on
way
military
it's the same.
bases.
Well, it's a little bit of the same as what has happened in Germany recently.
Is it
where
not?
the neo-Nazi AfD, extreme right-wing party, decided to join some secret meeting with other neo-Nazis. Like, well, the AfD is a neo-Nazi, but they are like legitimate. Well, they pretend they're not, but they are. And then they met with some actual neo-Nazis to plan a deportation of refugees. So I think that somehow got back to Trump, the news of that, and then he wanted to start the same thing. Yeah, so it's I mean, he's showing again he's a Nazi, and Nazis. Well, we know what America does with Nazis.
That's what we
should
do.
be
We kick
doing
their ass
a
out.
lot
That's
more.
what we do.
Yeah, well, I did see some Nashville Nazis on the steps
We
of
have
their
them.
capitals.
We have them here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
legal. If you want to call yourself an idiot, you're allowed to do so.
Mhm.
Pull out your idiot flag and fly it above your idiot head so we can
Yeah.
all identify who the idiot is. And
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
But that is what Donnie has brought out from under the rocks, baby. That's
Yeah.
who Donnie
Yeah.
relies on, those kind of people.
Yeah, I think he got inspired by the Germans thing. That was quite well. It was well known in the media. I'm not sure how well known it was in America, but in Europe it was. Well, we have a right wing surge in Europe, of course.
Well, oh
the
yeah.
the Netherlands also has a problem now.
It's
with
not just limited here to the
government.
United States. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we have in the Netherlands. We had elections. The PVV, which is like a neo-fascist anti-foreigner party, they won basically, or they won a lot of votes. They still don't have the majority. Now
Hello,
they're trying
Bear.
to make a government with the Farmers Party, which is basically a party of complete morons. And well, that's failing. So nobody knows where this will end, basically.
No.
Well,
Well,
my
there's-
question is, why is nobody calling Trump on this stuff that he's spouting? Because it's illegal in the first place. You cannot do that. He's just flushing states' rights down the toilet, and everybody is letting him. And
Yeah.
then
Not
the
everybody.
Supreme Court says we have states' rights, and then the state has a voice, and it's different than the Supreme Court. Oh, you don't have states' rights. We're going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we just sold the first T-shirt. I think
Oh wow!
we just sold the
The
first one.
Bernadette Boom T-shirt, brilliant.
Let me say a few thank yous. One to Marcia H, who came in with a $20 donation. Marcia, or Marcia. I don't know which, because some people spell Marcia that way. And there's another T-shirt. And
Yep.
Daniel Solomon came. Did I hit that bone from Marcia?
No.
I did now. And Daniel Solomon came back with another $2 donation just to say Republicans shoveling the same old shit and call it sugar, baby. That's the only thing they have. The only thing. Somebody else just bought a shirt. So, hey, I want to thank y'all for that because, as I've mentioned before, my son does a whole lot of shit for me, and that's how he gets paid. He gets the profits from the sale of
Well,
T-shirts.
there's another one.
They design them. They run the whole shop. It's the only way that I can get to repay him for all the work that him and Rose.
Well, he's
put
going to
into the
get
show.
paid handsomely. That was 4
Well, good.
shirts that got bought
Good.
tonight.
I
Thank
am
you
just
very
tickled to
much.
death.
That is how you get your Blue Dot swag on.
That's why you get your Blue Dots. I haven't even ordered my shirt. Oh, I want that shirt. Oh, and there's other shirts coming too.
Are you also going to make shoes?
We're thinking about gold. What do you think?
Soon.
I heard there's a market for
Blue shoes. Blue sneakers.
blue shoes, blue suede
Yep.
shoes. How's that? That's what
There
I'll
you
do.
go.
Blue suede shoes. Do my
There you
daddy
go.
proud. He loved
There you
his
go.
blue suede shoes.
Oh man, but yeah.
Hey, did you
Boy,
see
I'm
that
sure.
that Cannon is shitting her own nest because besides the last couple of rulings she's made, which is in aid of Jack Smith, she must be scared of something. But if she delays this March trial, the
Right?
25th, and pushes it past the election like we know she's trying to do. Do you know that the other judge on the other case, the criminal case, the J6 case, he
Yeah,
jumps right
Chuckton.
in on that date.
Yeah,
Ah.
Chuck
So
will.
he's trapped.
that
He's
date.
trapped in.
Yeah.
He will face one of those criminal trials and be adjudicated on before mid-year.
The wheels of justice,
So
baby.
he's screwed. But I think more people need to hear the evidence. Unfortunately, the corporate media is failing America. It's not. If they had half the balls and half the audacity of Fox, and told it in the truth format,
Yeah.
they
Instead of
probably
shoveling
dead by
bullshit.
now. Yeah,
And he-
they soft serve his news. The bad shit he does, they soft serve. They report it, but they report it once or twice. MSNBC are the best. They push it, but the others
Yeah.
seem to sort of, we
It's
better report
entertainment.
this and
Dave, they
Yeah,
saw
on
it
his
like
not
it's
news
town
anymore.
entertainment.
hall, in his town hall this week, he admitted again that he had those
Yes, he
top
did.
secret documents. Admitted again on TV in front of everybody, and they still say he's innocent. Explain that to me.
You can't.
It's a
Because
cult.
he's not. Yes, it's a cult. It doesn't
keeps
matter what
admitting his
evidence
guilt.
Jack Smith or anybody else comes up with. It's all perpetrated by Joe Biden, who is controlling everybody.
Oh,
What happened?
no. Somebody was asking if they wanted to know how are they getting those shirts. They thought they were the Bernadette shirts, but Bernadette's being sold as a hoodie right now. If you go look at the hoodies, you'll find it.
It's probably creeping up one item at a time because they just uploaded it today. And so it's
okay.
probably the site itself that is updating each item one by one. So there you go. The hoodie's up there.
I saw mugs and stickers, but
Mugs and stickers are done. So I'm sure
Yeah.
in just a few hours, I'm
If you
sure
look
by
under
the end
hoodies and sweatshirts, you'll see it.
there you go. You get a bird's eye view of exactly what we're looking at. It's a box full, baby.
Oh,
And they're going to
there
be
it
going
is.
off in every direction. So y'all hold on to your britches. Hold on.
Just
I'm
hit the apparel button and you'll find some.
There you go.
And they come in a multitude of colors.
Yes, they
Indeed. We're trying to keep everybody happy. The Cat's Minion came back with another $5 donation. I saw this. I didn't get to see it all, but I saw it on the news. FBI informant rearrested. Oh, do you know you got to screw? You got to get rearrested. They done arrested your ass. You done got out, and now they got to go get you again. Oh, this guy's-
because
he's lying
someone in the I think it's Congress or the Senate said, "What the fuck's he doing running around with an ankle bracelet on? He's a flight risk. When he's 2 miles up in the air, halfway to Russia, you're not going to catch him."
Yeah.
So yes, someone,
Yes,
I don't know whether
got
it
his
was
information straight from a Russian informant, a Russian handler. So
They
yeah,
caught him communicating with Russia.
oh man, it's just getting better. So what's Jim Jordan going to do now? Roll up his get that up out of my ass and yeah, that's exactly what you're going to hear. You know what Jim Jordan at this point needs to do?
I just need you to shut the fuck up.
Just shut up, Jim. Nobody asked you, bitch. Just shut the hell up, man. Come up with your
You
songs.
make me think of the Andrews sisters.
I know it. Does it make you want to dance? It does me. Yes, it does. Every time I like this song.
Is any of you watching the absolutely splendid TV series called Masters of the Air about the brave young
I have not missed a single
B-17
episode.
crews?
I have been watching it.
What are we
You
talking
really
about?
have to watch it. It's
I have
very
not.
good. I mean,
I
they're
have not seen
not
it.
the
after
people,
all our
Hank.
liberators.
not the people, Hank, that fought in a war against fascism and dictators and nasty people. Not those people. Yeah,
Those
yeah.
people.
People have died to stop people like Trump
Yes.
destroying the
those
world.
people. I've met a few veterans of World War II, a lot of them actually, but especially a few from the 8th Air Force in Europe and from the 9th in Italy. Yeah, I mean, very brave guys, young guys, very brave people, also the support staff. Yeah, it's a tip.
Hello, Salvador.
If you have the chance, watch it. Masters of the Air, really good. It shows
Yeah,
why we fight. Why we still fight, why you fight, why I fight, why
the world
Aussie
fights.
fights. We fight fascism in any shape, form, or way.
Indeed, as
I
we
like
always
the
say.
Tuskegee Airmen. The Tuskegee
That's a
Airmen
good
movie is a great show. There's a
Yes.
couple of Tuskegee, but
Not
it's
the
the
Lucas
latest one
version,
they
but
put
yeah.
out is good. You know,
Yeah.
but getting back into what the show's about, politics. I want to ask anyone: did anyone see the clip? It is on. It is on the. It is on the discussion. The clip is short, 9 seconds of Bannon saying that MAGA will lead for 50 years and Trump will be the greatest. Did anyone see that?
No,
I haven't seen.
I'm trying to
we
watch
haven't
my
seen
stomach
it
so I
in a
don't
year.
throw up.
It's in a discussion there, but it's recently Bannon was on some stage in the last week saying, yeah, MAGA's going to be rulers for the next 50 years and
Yeah.
Trump will go down as the greatest ever. And
Yeah.
then the clip cuts out.
Yeah, in his dreams,
Yeah, whatever.
in his wet dreams,
Why
as
isn't
he
he-
masturbates
why isn't
to
he
the
in
thought
jail?
of Trump stroking his head.
Bannon is crazy.
Hello,
Why isn't he in
Mitch.
jail?
Who, Bannon?
Bannon?
Yeah,
should be
Why
in jail.
isn't he in jail is a damn good question.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he's on
it is a
appeal.
damn good question.
He's appealing. Because that's what our system
Yeah,
does.
but the other guy appealed and he went to jail. What was his name?
Navarro.
The
Peter
Navarro.
Yeah.
He went to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
did
4 months.
yeah.
So
Boy, howdy shit.
it's a screwed up system over there. Something's not right. I mean, I find amazing. What I really do find amazing is that Trump's pick for the FBI is doing a great job against Trump, and Biden's pick for DOJ has done a poor job. So it's really weird.
I'm not
Everything's
gonna
upside
say I'm
down.
real
Well,
happy
I have a
with.
question for Ozzy. Ozzy Dave, how does stuff work in Australia when somebody gets convicted and has to pay like damages, like really large damages, maybe a
Like
million
Trump.
or even more?
Like
How fast does the Australian government then demand this guy or that guy to pay up? Because in America, apparently, you can prosecute or litigate for 25 to 30 years without ever paying a dime.
I
I mean, in
don't think
Europe
that's
as
going to
well, I
happen in
think
this
in
case.
Australia.
Donnie
Yeah,
has already
why-
approached the court for a 30-day stay. A 30-day
Jesus.
stay. Do you think the judge's going to give him 30 days to try to get it
No,
money out
she's
of his
knocked it
coffers?
back.
No,
I
she's
hope
not
not.
going to do. Yeah, she already
It's-
knocked it back. I'm
it's
sorry,
been-
I'm behind the news.
Yeah, it's been knocked back already, mate.
There you
It's
go.
been knocked
Yeah,
back
but
Don't
already.
how's
do that.
how's that in
Pay
Australia?
up.
Is it the same, or does Australian?
No. You can appeal. Most certainly you can appeal, but a lot of people don't. Because quite often, when you do appeal, the next judge that looks it over can give you more damages against you, and it has happened quite regularly in Australia. But we don't have the sort of
Interest on
money
this one
play
is
that you
ticking
have in
by every
America.
day. You know,
Yeah,
the
but we don't
interest
have
on this
we don't
amount
have
is
the
ticking
money
by.
play.
Let me
It's all
catch
you
up
see.
real
What's
quick.
happening in your system is money. What's happening there is
It's
money's
all
controlling
about
the
the money.
legal system. Over here, it's not about the money, so we don't have these billionaires in court all the time and trying to corrupt the government.
Well, we have two legal systems here. One, if you have money. Two, if you don't. And if you don't, justice will come mighty fast. But if you do, oh, baby, the wheels of justice can turn mighty slow. Anyway, let me thank Mitch Goldstein, who came in with $10 and said, we love you, John, and we love you, Blue Dots. Mitch, I love you straight back, and you're right there. Hello,
What's going
Mitch.
on, bro?
I'm doing just fine.
My family's condolences to Marcia.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. She's taking it pretty heavy. She started out with 5 sisters. Now she's down to 1. And so yeah, it makes it hard for her because this sister, Mildred, was 18 years old when Marcia was born, and Mildred is the one that gave Marcia her name. So her sister named her at birth. So it is. It's a hard loss for her, but you know, she's surrounded by people that love her. Yeah. Let me catch up real quick, Mitch. Did I hit the gong for Mitch?
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't care. I'll give you another one. And Joseph Martinez came in with a $2 donation. Joseph, thank you. Drew Enselman. I'm sorry. Enselman donated $5. Thank you very much. And Joseph Martinez came in with $2 and said, Title 42 was done away by Trump, causing the border. Title 42 was done away by Trump, causing the border. Yes. Everything that you see on the border was set out by I swear there's Republican operatives working down in South America channeling people up here because they want that. You know.
All right, I'm going to jump off, John. Just wanted to say hello to everybody. Great to see you guys
Mitch,
and catch up with you soon.
Hi, Mitch.
Thank you very much for that donation, brother. Take care of yourself. And there's irons in the fire you're going to find out about soon.
All righty.
They work out.
Take care, man.
All right, brother. Bye. That's Mitch Goldstein, and he is a very intelligent. I love talking to that guy. He's a smart man.
Thanks, Mitch. Bye.
Thank you.
And what were you going to say, John? John, what were you going to say about Garland?
You know, what really pissed me off here lately was the report put out by her on Joe Biden in the documents case. Joe Biden was not charged and everything, but her put that report out there calling him an elderly old man and all this other bullshit that should not have even been in that damn document. But that document, you know, it didn't hit the newsstands by itself. It had to go through Merrick Garland, and I'm extremely disappointed that Merrick Garland would allow that document to be publicized the way it was written. That's my problem right now.
He can't edit it, John.
He has control over whether it's released, don't he?
I don't.
He has control of what is released in that situation. He appointed that counsel, didn't he?
He should have sent that document back and said, "Get this shit out of it." Is what he should. After he read it, she should have sent it right back to her and say, "Take all this old man crap out of this. There's irrelevant information in this thing."
He's not qualified to make those statements.
Not qualified. He's not a doctor. He doesn't know jack shit. It was just a hit piece. They're trying to do the same thing they did with Comey right before an election. Try to what was that? Oh, we sold another shirt.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was a Bernadette shirt because I see the little symbol up there. See? It's out there. It's out there.
It is out there.
I'm tickled to death. When Travis showed it to me, I was just, because there was another one. There's another one. Y'all are going to make Travis very happy tonight.
Okay, John?
Yes, dear.
I got another bone I want to chew on.
Oh, no.
You know how I am with my rights. I hate it when people try and take them away from me.
You don't like that
And
shit.
I don't like what's going on in Alabama. And you women, and this affects men too, so you men better wake up what's going on in your state because it's coming to a state close to you.
Yep.
You know, it's a saddening story because I just listened to a lady today who is in the middle she's already had shots to help her produce more eggs. And
We're talking about IVF fertilization,
yes,
people.
in vitro fertilization. And what kills me is these are people who are trying their best to have a child. Okay, they want that baby in their life. These are the kind of people the right should be cheering on. But because of Alabama's decision, there are more and more clinics in Alabama that offer this that are shutting down. You know, they don't want to do business in Alabama for fear of prosecution.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of very cynical memes and protest drawings and pictures of eggs in supermarkets, and then statements like "Alabama thinks this is a chicken."
Yes,
It's,
yes, that's exactly where you're killing chickens when you crack that egg. Hey, let me thank Michael K.Y. Johnson. KY, thank you very much. Came in with a $2 donation and said for the Burn One Fund. Fuck DJT, Donald J. Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck the
Ted
FTC.
Cruz.
But can somebody do anything? Can the Supreme Court of the United States do anything against a state that passes
Yes, this
a?
may be challenged up to the Supreme Court. All laws, even though it may pass the state Supreme Court, can be challenged in the United States Supreme Court.
Okay.
So there very well could be an issue with this that could end up in the Supreme Court. I hope so, because to me it is just ridiculous. You cannot, you're declaring it a child. That's the word they use. It's a child. You got a microscope because it's in a petri dish. Did you name it?
Yeah,
No. By the way, if it's a child, who's paying child support? You know, it's a ridiculous argument to me all the way through.
Are you going to take
Look
your
who's sitting on the Supreme Court. This is why you vote, people.
This is why we
This
vote.
is what
Court
I
is
said.
important.
This is the science behind all. I said it last week on the show. I said it based on their science and their theory. Every time a man masturbates, he's committing genocide.
Genocide. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're coming
Yes.
after males too, ladies.
If
So
where does this
everybody
stop?
better get out there and
At
vote.
what
Your
extreme?
rights are being stripped.
Because the lady today was talking about she's going to have. Man, y'all are knocking it out of the park with T-shirts tonight. Thank you very much, and thank you, Bernadette. That's
Sorry, I had to
that's
buy
all
3, okay? Sorry.
Travis already ordered me one. I want one. Oh shit! I done
And I
lost my
bought 3
head.
sweatshirts. What the hell? We get cold up here.
It does. It does. I see.
What
the
were you
comment.
talking about, John?
I have no freaking idea. Are you shitting me?
I knew
another
that.
thought. You know what that is? A
Which is way
squirrel.
better than selling silver gold shoes, okay? We're selling
ain't selling
clothes here, okay?
Wait for our new line of tennis shoes. I
Okay.
appreciate it. It is the way, your donations and your Patreon. This is what keeps us going and be able to do this. The equipment I'm looking at, the equipment I use, everything in this is brought to you by the Blue Dot family. So this family built this show, built this whole thing. It's not just me. Uh-oh. Look at there. She tried to escape, but we'll drag her back in. Oh, look at there. I'm being rude. John's down there, too. Get John up here. Hello, John.
What's
John?
going on, Big John?
No, doing great, but how about you? How's everything out in oh Lord, West Virginia? I'm sorry. Damn, I had to forget.
Oh, you're close. You're close.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Everything's
that's
Everything's good here in the great state of Kentucky.
Kentucky. I'm sorry,
Um,
Kentucky.
yeah. Hey,
My
John,
mind's
I
not
want you to do
working
me,
that great, dude.
I want you to do me a
forget-
favor.
What's that, brother?
My wife is listening for the first time tonight, and I want you to hit the gong for her.
Oh, are you
Oh, yeah.
shitting me? Where's my gong? That is what
Yes,
the
sir.
sound of appreciation sounds like in this family. Every time somebody donates, the gong is special to me by itself. And the gong is from a Blue Dot. Everything that you see is from a Blue Dot. Are you shitting me? Terry came in with a $20 donation and said women will not go back to being property. We will not. Funny how that hates Sharia law, but that's exactly what they want. They want just another name. It is. You know,
It
they
is.
they gripe about Sharia law. Is it any different than what they're trying to do here under a different name? No,
And it's not.
no.
It is not.
And it isn't until we stand up and correct this shit because it's already, Roe has been overturned. Dobbs' decision said, nope, can't do that. It's up to the states, and here we go. Now it's a state issue. But every time it's been brought up in a state, it's been defeated. So take heed in that. This is not a good thing for them on a national political party. Daniel Solomon came back in with another $2. Said push one of the Holder's deputies to replace Merrick. Well, I don't want to jump the gun on Merrick too much. Thank you very much, Daniel. I don't, I like the guy, but that kind of pissed me off because I just think there should have been some oversight before that report hit the public.
Yeah, but he also sat on the report. He also sat on doing nothing to Trump for over 6 months. And he made it worse by doing that because it brought everything close to the time of the election.
Nothing. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see. Right now, all our hats are hanging on Jack Smith's case and the Georgia case.
I'll give you some good lies of Trump's. There's two big lies that were big over here. I don't know about in America, but apparently someone has suggested on Truth Social that that truckers were getting together and having a rally, or going to have a rally in New York, and in defense of Trump, right? One of those road train things. Well, it turns out what Trump's seen that. So then he posted in Truth Social, there's a big rally of truckers in New York blocking streets. They are upset like it's happening right now, and the streets are blocked. That's what he done. The same time he heard that post, that it was just an idea, that not a real thing. He also said at SneakerCon, wow, they tell me this is the biggest SneakerCon they've ever had. The line goes around the building, just like at his rallies, right? The line goes around the building. There was no fucking line. But no one.
The crowd's not there anymore. Don't let him jank
it's just that everyone just accepts it now. Okay, Don. And no one says bullshit, mate, In Australia, they'd call him out on the spot. No matter it was Jill the housewife or Jack the bricklayer. They would say bullshit. Who, where, what, when?
Yeah,
Who's
not too
saying
many people are doing that within the Republican Party against Trump. You see too many of them falling at his feet, kissing the ring, kissing his ass more like.
Let me ask you this: no one's ever said to Trump, "Mr. Trump, do you think to rig the 2020 election, how many people need to be involved in that in all the states and everything to make this work to rig an election? Hundreds, thousands?" But not one leak, not one.
No, Ozzy, they will never say that because they call him sir.
Yeah.
But there's not been one leak from all the people who have to be involved to rig a federal election. Not one. But yet, MAGA leaks like a freaking sieve.
Didn't happen.
Look. The simple fact of the matter is that Trump is the Speaker of the House right now. He is controlling it 100%.
Every bit of it.
Mike Johnson is just the puppet that he pulls.
Mike Johnson's AWOL. Mike Johnson is a coward that's hiding. He gave the House 2 weeks. Take a 2-week vacation. You look at everything that's going on in this country and around the world, especially right now in Ukraine. They're down to their last bullets, baby. And what are we doing over here sitting on our freaking hands? That saddens me, and it's all because of Donald Trump's orders.
Which country was it that has given up their whole artillery to Ukraine because they need artillery shells right now?
Yes, Sweden. Norway.
Yes,
Norway.
One of them has.
Norway has given up all their military
gear. Countries
in
NATO are trying to do the best they can, while the House of non-representatives are playing tiddly twigs down there with fuck Trump. Okay, yeah, I said it.
And that
fuck Trump.
Did you say fuck Trump on here?
I did say fuck Trump.
She said fuck Trump right there.
There
you go. You done lit the fuse. Boom. Fuck Trump. See, I love the little F-bomb in the corner down there.
I wanted you to my sweatshirt on the way.
See that. That little F bomb down there in the corner. Just to let you
Yeah, there it
know it's
is.
coming out. Oh, I love that shirt.
And
I
if
love
you
it.
go to bluedotintexas.com, you could order your shirt too and put boom in the promo code and get 10% off.
Boom.
Oh,
10% off right there.
Thank you for coming to today's home shopping show.
That's right.
We appreciate you.
That's right. We don't hawk our stuff too often here. We don't do it, but this
No,
one
we don't.
deserves
But
some
that,
hawking.
that's a good T-shirt. I mean,
It
that is a
is.
good T-shirt.
It is.
I like it.
want
You
one.
know, so yeah, it's very attractive
Because
in any way you
Bernadette
look at
is
it.
now a verb.
Yes.
An action verb, by the way.
And
She's been verbiated.
She's been verbiated. There
You
you
know,
go.
did you hear Mary Trump yesterday or the day before? She was on an English TV show being interviewed by Telelink, and she said, Donald Trump, I'm sick of him. All his whole life, he's failed upwards. I thought that was brilliant. He keeps failing upwards.
Upwards.
How do
Every
you
time,
fucking fail upwards?
I think his luck's
He
running
gets
out, Dave.
arrested. His popularity goes up.
Yes.
He gets
Yes.
charged. You know.
There goes
But I
another
think it's
shirt.
all over for him now. I think the people are
do.
starting to wake up. I really
I
do.
do. The recent comment by that senator really made me feel good, telling him he's tired of his anti-American crap, which is exactly what it is. That's his line. America sucks is Donald Trump's slogan. America sucks and only he can fix it. Are you shitting me? You're the one that caught it on fire. He's the one that came in kicking over trash cans and smearing his crap all over the place. And now we have a lot of House Republicans who are involved with him, who should be charged with insurrection. The ones the insurrection didn't happen outside the Capitol; it happened on that floor of that Congress. That's where the insurrection was, and those people are still there. Let me thank JC
Yeah,
who
it did.
came in with $2, and there you go. If that's not an endorsement, JC himself approves of this show. I'm just saying.
All right. There you go.
Just saying, JC.
Don't be
you go.
blasphemous. Don't be blasphemous.
That's right. That's right.
Because that's all the MAGA is just a cult that's anti-God, that's anti-everything good.
I can't.
That projects everything onto other people.
This whole term of white Christian nationalism, I don't even know how the term exists. It's an oxymoron. It's stupidity at its highest. But that is who a lot of the Republican Party thinks is happening. They want a theocracy. They want a combination of theocracy and autocracy. A fascist nation is what they want, run by the oligarchs, the rich and the wealthy, with a little religion thrown in there to keep the peasants happy. That's what we're talking about. That's what the world it is that they want to build. And I'm not up for it, baby. I'm not. I'm more up for this real freedom and justice and shit. Things that my father believed in, your father believed in, your grandfather. Those are the things we still believe in here. Those are the things that we're still willing to fight for. And when we get too old to be on the front line in a real battle, we get our mouth out there. We teach what wisdom that we've learned over our years. It's no different than your grandpa when we were young.
Hey, all we have to do is go to the polls, you guys.
That's it.
This guy's got no money, and he's running out of whatever money he's got real
he's
soon.
running out of money.
Letitia James says she coming after that shit.
Talking tennis
Okay?
shoes.
She wants his tower. She wants a skyscraper.
Absolutely. I don't blame her.
Yep.
I wanna
Well, that's
watch
only
our
worth
president
150
burn, and I want
million.
to watch everybody that's holding on to his ass go down with him.
Yeah,
what I
let
want.
him go.
Let him go, baby.
Let him go.
They did.
Throw
They
their ass
are.
out.
Maybe,
They are.
maybe Trump will clean our house for us.
Exactly. He made it.
That's going to be the
What
end
was it
result.
called? The
It has to
swamp.
be.
The swamp. It
Yep.
turned the
Nobody
it turned
put
what
more
it-
swamp
yeah,
creatures in Washington than Donnie did.
There was no swamp. There was no swamp before Trump got there. The swamp started when he got there. He was projecting, when I get in White House, I'm going to start a swamp. And he did.
Hey, I got to
Well, that's
get this
because
ball.
his fat ass brought a swamp.
Exactly.
Oh, it's coming up. It's coming.
Swamp mouth. He's,
Oh, that's good.
you know, I know how he has gained so much influence on so many people that used to be good politicians. Used to be. Maybe so many good lawyers that used to be good lawyers. I mean,
Were they really?
Hubba.
Were they really?
What?
Got to
Who-
ask
who?
yourself. Were they really good politicians?
Well, not smart politicians to tie themselves with them. They were stupid to connect with him. So that takes my oxymoron statement, doesn't it? They were smart people, but they hooked up with Trump. They're really dumb people.
Were
But
they smart? If they hooked up with Trump,
Huh.
were they smart?
Well, I'm sure they're all saying
Just
to
saying.
themselves today, "Why did I do this? Why did I do this?" I'm sure they're all saying it.
They ain't saying
Those
that
in
shit.
jail.
They are following him hook, line, and sinker down the fucking
Down the
toilet
tubes,
drain.
buddy. Yeah.
Let
They're
them.
going that little circular thing right before it just goes to the big douche. Yep. I got a couple of thank yous to send out. One, James, I saw the message in the chat. James Price came in with a $5 donation through PayPal. I appreciate it, buddy. And said, my message is fuck Trump and his fascist cult. Love the BDF. James, thank you very much, brother. I'm glad I caught that in the chat there. Now I got to get back down here. There.
Glenn Kushner just put out. Glenn Kushner just put out a video suggesting that Mr. Garland or FBI Ray should look into Comey and Grassley and Gordon, because they must have known that information they swore on TV and in the
in Congress.
commission in Congress that was accurate information. It was, and yet Clem Buck is saying no, they knew it wasn't accurate. They knew it was a dodgy source, but they sold it as being
like
accurate.
That.
That's an assault against the president or the White House. That's not
It
like
really
just
is.
suggesting something.
They knew.
This is a serious crime.
Yes,
They
it is.
knew. Hey, so was
Yeah.
insurrection on January 6th when
Yep.
they
Of
tried
course.
not to
Not to
verify
certify the election.
the election.
Irene Lambert, thank you.
So they need to be charged, because that's a serious offence to potentially attack the president via lies and using the White House as a weapon against the president.
Yeah.
You know, that's a serious crime, apparently. And we'll just
they
see.
will
It's
We'll
fall
one
see.
under the debate clause. You
They
know,
have a right to
and
say what their opinion is.
because
falls
they
under
are
that.
doing it under the auspice of being committee chairs
There
and
you go.
shit.
There you go. Another way to just bluff their shit off. Let me catch up real quick because Joseph Martinez came in with $5 and said, and proudly, he said, I voted for Joe Biden.
Yes.
Outstanding, Joseph. Thank you. And John Diddybag came in with $10 and said, howdy doody, John, Navy brother. Semper Fortis, my
Yes.
friend. Semper Fortis, John. And I appreciate that tremendously. If y'all don't know what that means, go look it up. I'll tell you. Never mind. It means forever courageous. That's what Semper Fortis
That's you,
means.
brother.
That's what we try to be, buddy. That's true. You got to go out and face the wild seas and all that shit. That's what we try to do. Be courageous in your acts. Be courageous in your voice. Be courageous
John,
in
I
the
don't know
booth.
if it's just me. I'm sorry for interrupting you there. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe everybody kind of has this feeling, but I believe in the last 2 weeks or so, I believe the tides are turning, John. I believe people are waking up and seeing this. We still got to work. We still got to work. We got to put
We
in the
got a
work.
lot of work to do. We don't
But I
want to
believe
quit.
people are seeing this shit.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, John. I do. I see a turn coming with his recent remarks encouraging Russia to attack a NATO nation, to encourage that shit. That's a bridge too far for, I think, even a lot of conservatives. I say conservatives. We're not talking about
Right.
maggots. Maggots aren't going to leave him. They're embedded in his DNA. They just love him. If he shits a turd, they're all over it. So those people are lost to our society. And they're no different than your racists, your misogynists, your homophobics. Lump them in there with that. It's the same thing Hillary Clinton told us, a basket of deplorables. That is who Donnie holds on to. Conservatives now. And I think I know some. And I keep trying to preach to them, John. It's okay to be a conservative. You can have conservative thoughts and fight for conservative values. We just don't fall for bullshit like this man is selling, because what he is selling is anti-American. It's undemocratic. It's not even social towards our families and friends. He wants this division in our nation, and we need to deny him that.
the man is nothing but chaos. He is
That's
walking chaos in gold fucking laminate shoes
Oh yeah.
from
What do you-
China.
From China.
That's it.
Yep.
From China.
And a red hat.
China.
A red
Where
hat
his
from
daughter
China.
got lots of trademarks. Lots of
Well,
them.
the red hat matches the red tie from
There
China.
you go. There you go. And we say again, look who his buddies are. Look who he praises. Look who he praises Putin, Kim Jong Un, Viktor Orban. Really? Really? Those are his
Xi.
heroes. Yeah, Xi of China. These are the people that he wants to emulate. He wants to be the
Ergonon.
glorious leader. Anything less than that is beneath him. It has to be him and only him. And we can't. We don't
But-
run our country like this. You know,
He's
we
just
don't
got a
have-
very damaging way of talking to people that like the poorly educated. I was convinced the Young Turk, not the Young Turk, Rebel HQ. There's a bloke that works for them that goes around interviewing MAGA people, young bloke with a microphone, asking them to. Well, they cut their own throats, but he asked one guy that was wearing all the MAGA gear, and he was probably in his 30s. He said, how do you feel about the Constitution and what Donald Trump wants to do with it? He said, well, Donald Trump doesn't want to do anything with the Constitution. He said, yes, he wants to get rid of it, basically. And the guy went, no, he wouldn't do that. And then this reporter pulled out on his iPhone the truth chat, social chat, what Trump said about the Constitution twice. And the guy said, no, that's not my game. That's not my game. I don't know whether the guy was converted from there on, but the guy said, no, that's not my game. And he walked away. So there is some that can see the light. It's not too late.
No.
It's those ones that live in a single room cottage with 10 cats and watch Fox News
We just
and
need to keep shining the
Newsmax.
light, brother.
Yeah,
need to keep
there's
shining
people
that
out
light.
there.
And I'm
They
glad to
don't.
see.
They don't read the papers. They don't watch the news, the real news. They're watching Fox. But
Yeah,
once
ain't
you
news.
give them the facts, some of them are savable. I think he's going to be burnt in November 2020 this year.
Oh, yeah.
He's going down bigger than big.
I'm hoping.
You know,
Out of your
there-
mouth, baby. Out of your mouth.
hello,
Again.
John.
Hello, Joe.
Hello,
How are
Joe.
you doing, brother?
Well, I just got back into the house. I was out there on the road. But
Welcome
anyways,
back.
the big G man who most people call God gave everyone the same common sense.
That's what he gave you.
Maggots do not use common sense.
No. As a matter of
It's
fact,
a waste.
they're thinking of replacing their God with a Donnie. You know, that's the way I look at
Douchebag
it. It
Donnie.
is a cult.
You-
It is
well,
a cult.
you know-
They worship him.
In the book, in the good book, so they say,
Yeah.
some were worshiping a what was it? A golden
False idol.
steer.
Oh yeah, golden calf.
It was
golden calf.
it was
Yeah.
golden. It was golden sneakers.
Well,
that's probably
now-
what it was.
Now it's a golden jackass.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about what it is. Anything made of shiny gold, because that's what represents what Trump is. It is
Yeah, well,
gold.
you
That's
know,
what he
shiny-
wants you to believe.
Shiny things attract maggots. Okay.
Well,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Well,
is
hey,
that really
you
what you
guys-
want your president to emulate? That the most important thing in life is gold, is money, is power? Is that what you want your kids to learn from this man? That's not what I want my kids to learn. I don't want them thinking money and,
You know,
and power.
the
Hold on,
MAGA
Dave,
reminds
because
me.
I got to thank John Diddy
Go on.
Bag, who came in with another $10 and said, "Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?" Anybody care to answer? Anybody?
No.
I give up.
Because the P is silent. Go ahead, look up pterodactyl. The spelling, it starts with a P.
You know, you gotta love John Diddy Bag. He comes
know
up
it.
with the
I know
best
it.
of things that make
Of course,
you
I
just
knew how to
ponder it all.
spell pterodactyl. Of course, I did. Of course, I knew that immediately when he said that. No, I didn't. If you would have asked me to say
Oh, that's
pterodactyl, I
funny.
would have started with a T, and that's it.
Okay.
Terry
That's the P is
cloth.
silent.
Yeah.
Very
John Diddy Bag, we
I'll
appreciate
just
your
say I'll
support.
say my one-liner then. My one-liner is: remember
What?
the Star Trek series, guys? Remember Star Trek, the series?
Yeah,
Star
I
Trek.
remember. I do.
Remember the Borg. The Borg.
Yeah.
Well,
Remember
Yeah,
that?
sorta.
Yes.
The aliens called the Borg. One mind, many bodies. Well,
That's
that's
what
what
the-
MAGA is.
Yes.
That's what MAGA
Yeah.
is. One
Much.
mind,
Yeah.
many
Absolutely.
bodies.
They all got the
It
same
is. We all sit around here.
dumbass mind.
It's but I
Yeah.
don't think there's as many as they try to make it seem. Like I said, I don't think there's
No,
all
the
them
maggots are
people
dying off.
individually that ran
Yeah.
out and bought tennis shoes.
They're gone
There was
bankrupt.
some
They're
promoter
gone
that went in
bankrupt.
there and yeah. Oh man. Well, he ain't got no money now. He's already asking the judge for a 30-day suspension on that on paying up on the money, the 855 million, whatever it was, 400 and something.
Well, and you
Somebody
heard what
remind me of the number.
Laura Trump said, right?
What?
Well, she demanded. She's like the chairperson, right? The RNC?
They want her to be.
Yeah.
Or they want her to be. I
Oh,
thought she
yeah.
already.
The
Yeah, Donnie's
RNC.
trying to get elected as co-chair of
She
the
said
Republican National.
all the funds
All
are
of
going to
them.
be used
Every-
for Donald J. Trump.
Every penny.
Boom.
That means
And they
there's no
need to
money
raise
for any other
500 million,
Republicans.
she said. And any interest could pay for legal fees. Like, yeah, if you're spending it, there's no interest. But anyway.
And you know the sad thing is, you could say that out loud, and Trumpers will go, "Yeah, well, they don't get it.
Yeah.
You're a chump. You're a sucker. You're a mark." That's
Well,
what he is.
there's-
He's grifting off you every day. Buy my
Oh, yeah.
sneakers. What's it going to be next? Gold toilet
Well,
paper? Wipe
what
your ass with
hasn't
my
it
gold
been?
toilet paper? I
got-
got,
There's
I
only
got
one-
Trump toilet
We got
paper. I do.
trading cards,
I do.
we got
Has
all
his
sorts of
picture right on the toilet paper.
I
And
got some of that too, John.
Yes,
I will
I do.
never let it touch my ass.
Nope, I won't put that nasty shit on my ass. It's already got shit on it. It's
Nope.
already got shit on it. So
I got
why would
Trump
you want
toilet
to use
paper
it?
comes with
use
its
toilet
own
paper?
shit.
You know, one day, I sometimes pause to think of what are the history books going to look like 30, 40, 50 years from now? How are they
Oh,
going to
geez.
reflect this time in America's history?
Don't worry about it. We won't have any books. They're burning them all,
Yeah,
remember?
if they have their way. If they,
Yeah, we don't get history, John. We don't get real history.
No, we don't. You have to
I
search
wonder
for
if-
the true history every time.
I wonder if we can delete 45.
I've been saying it for years. Let's just take 45 and any
Out.
number that
Yeah.
has a 45 in it out of
We'll
the
just take
number
it out.
line, and we'll just go from 44 to 46.
46.
And you
Yeah.
know, when you get to 144, then it'll go to 146, and we just do away with 45. Period.
That's absolutely. I'm all for it.
And
Indeed.
me too.
Indeed. This
Yeah,
All
makes
for it.
sense. Because that's one thing he's not been charged with.
86, 45. You know.
He's not been charged with impersonating a president yet.
You know, you got
Yeah.
me thinking, Bernadette. You got me thinking.
What?
Which was the 45th state?
Which was the 45th state? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Alaska.
Let me
Alaska. Alaska.
Was it
No,
Alaska?
was
A lot later
I
the
think 49.
49.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
a
last
good
two
question,
to enter
huh?
was Alaska and Hawaii, I believe.
Mr. Chick, where's Mr. Chick? She can Google that up.
Donnie has his way. He'll hand Alaska right back over to Russia because, it used to belong to Russia, like
Right.
Ukraine. Like Ukraine, they'll just take it back. And
Bernadette,
Donnie
I
hands it
don't-
right over.
Do you have a computer? One of them there,
I'm looking it
newfangled?
up.
What do you want to know, Joe?
I want to
He's
know.
trying to
which is the
find out the 45th country. State,
45th
sorry.
state.
45th
yes,
state.
45th
Somebody
state.
get in the chat there and see if they could find that. Alaska was 49.
Yeah,
we know
yeah.
that. I don't know who 45 was, but I don't want to blame them. I don't
No,
wanna
no,
blame-
no.
We might
They
like
got
that
me
Well, it
state.
thinking.
depends.
Hey,
Matter of
I
fact,
started
if
a
you ask
new.
me, I like all 50 of them.
Yeah, I'd like
So-
to. I think I started a new game show. Stump
was
the
Utah.
family.
Well, the
That's it.
45th
Stump the family.
state was Utah.
Ha, beat you.
Oh, there you go, Utah.
Yes,
I
you
see
did.
it coming
You
up
did.
in the chat now. See, leave it to our
Ah,
Blue
Utah.
family. They'll
Committed
find it.
January
Utah-
4th,
Oh
1896.
no! Oh no! I just had a thought. Utah is one of those states that has a high population of maggots,
Yeah.
Yes.
white supremacists.
Utah.
Yes, white
Let's
Hey, you know, when
nationalists,
I've
all that stuff.
been through
Unfortunately,
Utah
Utah.
twice,
Uncle Fatty
I've been through
reminds us of
Utah
that every
twice.
time he's in.
and
Yeah.
when
You're
I went
allowed
through
back
Utah
in line,
both
too.
times, it was under the cover of darkness, and I went through as fast as I fucking could.
That's the way I used to go through
Nonstop.
Mississippi.
What a
I hate
coincidence.
going through Mississippi. Anyway, let me catch up real quick. The Cat's Minion came back with another $5 and said, I heard that if everyone hits the share button and sends it to either someone else or your own email, it helps with the algorithm.
It
Is that
does.
true?
Yeah,
It does.
true.
It does.
Another
Thank you, Cat
another
Spinion.
pertinent another
What?
pertinent question.
Huh?
How do I share on this deal here, which is
There
where
should
we
be
at?
a share button underneath your video. There should be a like,
Yep,
dislike,
there
and
I
is.
don't see
smack
it.
you if you hit that.
I
And
don't
then,
see it. I see a
Up there where
comment.
it
I
should
see a
be, it depends on what kind of device you are, but you should have a share button up by where you can give the video a like.
let me
please,
see. I
please.
I know see. All I
Hey,
see
did
is
y'all
a
hear what Joe Biden called Trump?
An
Son of a
asshole?
bitch.
No, he would never say that. Not
Uh,
out loud, at least.
I'll tell you
Not
what he
not
said.
with a mic on. Let's put it that way.
Stupid son of a
Ah!
bitch. Called him a son of a bitch again. I know it's again because it's in the news because he just said it, but I have a button that has Biden saying.
What a stupid son of a
Play it
bitch.
again. Play it again.
What
What
a
a
Oh
stupid
yeah,
son of
do
a
that.
bitch. What a stupid son of a bitch.
That's what he is. I'm liking this because Joe he's coming out a little stronger, and the left needs to take that, baby. Democrats need to
Yes.
run with this. Call him out every
Yes.
chance you get
And
for every
guess who
stupid thing
endorsed
that comes out of
Biden?
his mouth or on his Truth Social or whatever. Because it's all
Hello. There we go.
hello.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
that's the
sorry, Joe.
side. That's the side
No,
that of Joe
for
Biden
some
that people like.
Yeah. What was that, Bonita?
for some reason or another, I'm not on mute, but I have been muted for a half an hour. I'm talking to myself here in the kitchen.
Boy, howdy
Uh-oh.
shit.
Don't
Well,
know
I
what to
didn't
tell
do
you
that.
there.
We didn't do that
But
here.
I do want to take a few minutes if I can, John.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I want to remind everybody, you've got this homework assignment every day
Every show.
of the
baby.
week. You've got to vote blue. You need to look up facts. You need to back up your receipts. You need to see what's going on, women, where rights are being stripped. Are you not upset? I am beyond angry. I do
mad.
not want to go through this again. My grandma was born in 1883. My mom was born in the early 1920s.
Indeed.
I've got a daughter
A
and
difficult
granddaughter.
time.
So we've got 4 generations in the last 141 years, and we're losing ground, ladies.
Going
And
backwards.
I'm really angry about it. I need you all to step up and vote blue. I don't care if you have to go by bicycle, take a lunch and walk, get out to the poll and vote.
Whatever it
If
takes.
we don't do some mass layoffs in Congress, we're all going to be in trouble.
We're going to
I'm
put up with
telling
the
you,
same
people, wake up and smell the coffee. We need to get busy. We need to be doing something.
shit. And that's where this came from. That motivation, that motivation to say, do something. Don't just complain about it. Call a friend, write a letter, sign a petition, which you can find online by the boatloads. You can find a petition that is about an issue you're concerned with. You can call your
Let Garland
congressman.
know that you would like to see something done.
Yeah.
Write him a letter
Come
to
on,
the
baby.
U.S. Department of Justice.
ready to
Call
rock
him
and
and
roll.
make a comment.
And indeed, you could run for office. You could use your voice. That's what I try to do. Use my voice. I got very little left. I got nothing. But I'm willing to offer up anything I got for this fight. Because we can't lose this one, baby. This
No,
is
we
our
can't,
country.
John.
This is for our children, your grandchildren. They're your own lineage. We can't let this fall. We can't be the generation that lets it go. Oh, well, too bad. Nice country you had. Sorry it didn't work out. Bullshit. We make it work. We keep fighting every day for everybody. Because this country wasn't built for the rich. It was built for all of us. All of us. And we should all benefit from what this country has to offer. You know,
And all of you out there are still on the fence. Don't be in such a rush to go to fascism.
No fence
What
sitters
Tucker
around here.
tells you
Get a
is
splinter
not
in your ass.
true.
You're going to get a splitter in your butt.
When I have been to Europe, and I have not been to Russia, but I would not go to Russia because I wouldn't feel safe. I would be afraid I wouldn't come out. But what he's showing you is a store that's for the 1%. That's not where ordinary people shop in any place over there. Their
you're talking about Tucker Carlson's little grocery shopping stunt? Oh, wasn't that pitiful?
More like Costco.
Yeah. If you're very wealthy in Moscow, that's where you shop. If you've got money in the bank, but no, baby, that is not where most Russians shop.
The average wage over there is only about $150 a week.
Yeah, they said about 200 a week.
Up to 200.
Yeah.
So $110 for groceries, one person, is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Did you see that ridiculous video?
What's that, Hank?
Did you see the ridiculous video with the the shopping cart where you put a coin in?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, America has the same system. Come on.
And that should tell every one of us who Trump is and who the Republicans are now, because they're supporting that shit. They are all pro-Russian in my book right now. I say it all the time. You might as well take down you could put the Russian flag up right next to your American flag and your Confederate flag and all your little Nazi shit. You know, just be honest with us. Let us know who you support. Put your Russian flag out there because that's who they're supporting.
Yeah. Yep. And John?
I like the idea we had years ago. The idea we had years ago is a good idea, where all congressmen and all senators have to wear jackets with their sponsors on the
just like NASCAR, baby. Just like NASCAR. You were going to say, Bonita?
That I have watched a blogger or whatever they're called on YouTube who is showing real estate in Russia and showing rents and showing house prices. And the areas that are just normal for normal people, they are not like in America. They are not people. They are cinder block type buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Soviet
the roads
era.
are not in good repair. I didn't see a grocery store in the neighborhood. I didn't see a fire station in the neighborhood. I didn't see mailboxes. I didn't see hospitals.
I think a lot of people in our own country do not see the big picture of what this country does for you. The roads, the bridges, the mail system, everything that you're just talking about, the grocery system.
Take it for granted.
You know, it's a capitalist system as far as the groceries go, but there's no.
Well, the Russians basically, if you look at it historically, the Russians were and have been and still are pretty trodden down people, but they are also extremely resilient and very tough, tougher than we in the West are, basically. Where
most
we in the West
start, America.
Well, where we in the West basically start moaning as soon as we have 5 minutes of no Wi-Fi. In Russia, most people, and not the people you see on the internet, but the real people who live in these rundown Soviet buildings in Siberia or wherever, and any of these republics, because people seem to forget how large Russia is. They just go on with their daily life and they scrounge some food and, well, they're used to it because during the Tsars, they were downtrodden. They were serfs. During the Soviet Union, they were downtrodden. They were serfs. And now, during this oligarch era, they are downtrodden and they are serfs. So Russians are not really prone to revolutions or revolting. Some are, but not all of them. And basically half of the country doesn't know what's happening in the rest of the country. So the people in the east, like Siberia or other places not near Moscow, they don't hear about this war in Ukraine. They hear one-sided story and they think, oh, this is like the great patriotic war that we used to have. But they do not realize any other ideas, well, not often, because the state is state media. And that's where America's heading if Trump wins. So that's the danger. But the Russians are resilient.
Can't let that happen.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, but in those towns that you're talking about, Hank, those towns, those people in those towns, there's quite a few docos on YouTube about how they live, Russian people, how they live. And there's a couple of docos about the rich and the poor and the gap between the rich and the poor in Russia, and that is disgusting. But the fact is that most people down in those lower classes live on potato, carrots, and cabbage. They can't afford meat, protein foods. They can afford vegetables. They grow their own. After they
Yeah.
pay their rent, they're broke.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
Yeah.
And
And
that's why so
they live
many
on
go into the military, because the military at least gives them a
to
little
get
bit of
fed.
money. They get fed.
Yeah, and
Yep.
get food. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's also basically how they won World War II. They sent in millions, and they didn't care that millions of millions died in the Eastern Front against the
No,
Nazis.
you're expendable.
They're
You're
yeah, and
expendable.
they know this. They know that everybody is that they themselves are expendable. So that's what I mean with downtrodden. They have been pounded on, and pounded on some more. So any chance they'll get, like for instance, joining the military or fight in Ukraine, they will take it because you get fed, you get clothed, even though it's not good and the material isn't up to par. This while all the oligarchs are enriching themselves and live in giant villas, have giant boats, yachts. Putin has about 5
You mean like
palaces.
Betsy DeVos?
Yeah, a little bit like Betsy DeVos. Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly the system they want to implement here.
Yeah, it's a
The
complete
Russian
oligarchy,
soldier,
or basically
the Russian
kleptocracy.
soldier gets $100 American a month. That's their wage.
Yeah.
The Russian soldiers, because they do in a way pay for their food and clothing because they're not getting the normal street wage of $100 to $200. You know,
Yeah.
they're getting
Yeah.
100. So it's not if you go in the army if you want to survive and have a few bucks, but you don't go in the army like in the Western world where you can survive big time, buy a house and be fed and clothed.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder why they do it for Putin as well. Yeah, we talk about
Because
Trump.
they're forced
Yeah,
to.
they do it for Putin as well.
Right
Yeah,
now, they're
you're
arresting people that have been
At the gravesite.
at the gravesite or the memorials to
for Navalny.
Navalny,
Yeah.
and they're arresting him and putting him up in the front lines, baby. They just got drafted.
Yeah.
On
But that's something that Dave is touching on, which is really important, and I think all Americans should realize this, and Europeans are slowly realizing it. That even though we have tactical advantage, we have a lot of technical advantage.
we do.
As soon as Trump starts saying that the U.S. is out of NATO, Putin will see his chance to get Estonia, Letland,
the
Estland.
Baltic states, yes.
Yeah.
That's the first place he's going.
Yeah, and the people in the West, we are not used anymore to war. America has never really been used to war except the Civil War, but to war like bombs falling actually on your head.
No.
The
We've been
Ukrainians
lucky
are
as to
very
not have
resilient
that on
because
our
they,
own soil. And
yeah,
that's what
and
NATO
as
has
soon as
done.
this happens, half of the Western society goes into complete panic. 100%.
There's a different attitude in
if
Europe as it is
if the
here in the
electricity
United
goes
States.
down in a city here, people will starve within 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Hell,
Why?
the phones went
They
out
don't
today,
know.
and one the telephone company, AT&T, went out today, and people
And look
freaked
what
out.
that did.
Yeah.
If you lose communication, a big thing. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. There's something going on in my house that I need to tend to.
Where's the credits? Get the credits going.
Credits are going.
Credits have been going.
Credits have been going there. It's nothing terrible if there's
screen.
not enough going on in our life. Our dog Vicky.
No Russian in your kitchen?
No.
Okay,
no, but my dog might be having puppies as we speak.
Hey.
Good.
Yeah, that's what John needs is a whole house full of new puppies.
Send one over here.
Yeah.
Send one over here.
Well, our little Pibble, they've been trying to convince me she's going to have puppies forever. I've been resisting the thought, but evidently, but they said she's acting real weird. She's shaking, and I don't know what's going on. I love that dog with all my heart, and so I want to get out there. I'm going to be in the blue room after the show here, but but I need
Pibble
to
was
go.
really old.
I want to go check. Huh?
I thought Pibble was really old.
No. Pibble's young.
Oh.
Pibble's the youngest. Yeah, my two older little dogs, they're about 20 years old, damn near, I think.
Who's the dad?
I think it's the one that clawed its stupid ass through my wall. If anybody wants to go back and look at the history, there's a post in there. When I wake up in the morning, there's a huge hole in the wall around the doggy door. Doggy door was closed, but fuck that, we're going around. And yeah, I came in here one night and found one morning and found a dog in my house. and just laying on the couch, wagging his tail, going, "Had a great time. How are you?" You know, it's, get the hell out of here. Who the hell are you?
What's for breakfast, Doc? Boss,
Yeah,
what's for breakfast?
yeah. What's for breakfast around here? It's a nice hotel you got. No shit. I had to repair the whole damn wall because it was not a small dog, but it dug its way through the sheetrock and everything. I mean, went around the damn. Anyway, my life, baby. There's never a dull moment around here. I'm telling you. But
You should have called it the Trump
yeah,
dog.
she's a pit bull I found on. Her name is Vicky. That is short for victory or victorious, whichever way you want to put it, because I found her, or she jumped into my truck and sat on my accelerator on election day when Joe Biden was elected. That day, November, I think it was 3rd or whatever it was, election day, and so I named her Vicky for victory. And she became a big part of my life, and I love that dog. She's the sweetest thing. It changed my whole outlook on what pit bulls can be, and because I've always been a retriever type, golden retriever, black retriever, whatever. But Vicky's my first pit bull, and it amazed me at just how loving that dog is. But anyway, I might be a grandpappy. I don't know.
You have to get these animals fixed so they don't keep making you a grandpappy.
I know it. The sweetest cat we have here is Peggy. She's the one that got fixed. We got her. We took two, and remember one of them died. Peggy, she's
I understand.
I know. I got a list of shit, baby, a mile long.
I know.
Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up for the evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in and visiting with us tonight and being a part of this. Aussie Dave, always a pleasure, brother. We appreciate you so much and everything that you bring to the table every time you come in.
My pleasure. Light was on, as I said. When the light's on, I'll pop in. Last week I got a little bit unwell towards the end of the show. I don't know. I started feeling a little bit slurry and dopey, so I don't know.
I
hope it wasn't obvious. Yeah, I hope it wasn't obvious, but I do recall. Couldn't get my words out, and I know what it's all about. You guys know what it's all about, so we won't worry about that. But until next time,
take care of yourself, brother. You're valued in this family. You know you are. You got a lot of people that love you in this family.
Well, I value myself as well. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good place to start.
If you value your own life, then you'll be a good person to other people.
I need to work
if you don't value your life, you're a bag of shit because you take other people down with you, like Trump does. The bag of shit he is. And as for Bernadette's T-shirt, love her T-shirt. That's a great T-shirt. I hope you sell plenty of those things because that's really what can I put? The word I'm trying to clicky, very clicky. People that buy them are weird, a different sort of person. I was very careful to also tonight not to pull a pin on Bernadette. I was struggling with my words there for a while.
That
but
one's
I was
coming.
Very careful.
That one's coming.
Yeah,
I'm not turning loose
walking
on
a
that one.
minefield. I don't want to crack the eggshell.
Nope.
Bernadette is a minefield. When you have a conversation with little Bernie, you're walking a minefield.
That's it, baby. Oh, that's another
Hey,
good. You just put a minefield in my thought.
You get what you give.
I love you, mate.
Oh, Ozzy, we
Thanks,
love you back,
Ozzy.
brother. And Blue Dot Hank.
Yeah.
Same way, brother. We appreciate that outside perspective, looking out from outside in here and coming in and sharing that with us, brother. We appreciate you the same way.
Thank you very much. I mean, I haven't been on lately because I was, of course, following lectures at university again, which is brilliant.
Good for you.
There you go. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going, brother.
But I'll keep going. The only downside is that, for instance, you have like this lecture and you're among 22-year-olds, which is nice. But this guy starts talking about how in the 1990s globalism became a problem, and there were like activist movements attacking or protesting against globalism. And then he shows pictures of protests, and that was exactly a protest I attended as a 25-year-old boy. So I felt pretty old all of a sudden.
The work continues,
right,
though,
Hank?
brother.
Yeah, my past was used as a historic example. What was the question?
No, I said because it was all ancient history in the 90s.
Yeah. It was really weird.
Oh yeah, so long
but
ago.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me. Whenever
Always,
I can,
brother.
I'll jump on.
Indeed.
And I hope
We
that
appreciate
the dog gives a lot of baby dogs.
don't push it. Don't push it.
Don't wish that on him.
Let's go with one or two.
Wood,
All right.
wood,
Let's go with 1, 2, maybe.
No, I mean you can train them to bite
Yeah.
MAGA.
Do you know how many animals
You
I
have
have
your own
around
army.
here? Do you know how much it costs to feed these? If it wasn't for Pauline
Yeah,
Hall, there wouldn't be nothing left.
That's
Thank
true.
goodness for
You have a
Pauline
Korean
Hall.
restaurant. No, sorry.
And her mother, uh, uh, Lois Barber. It's in there. My Rolodex. Y'all got to remember my Rolodex. I got Pauline Hall in my Rolodex right next to Paulette Hallbeck. All right, y'all see a problem there?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, when that Rolodex starts going, wait a minute. Was it Pauline Hallbeck? No. It's Paulette. No. And then it's back and forth. So it's taken me a while, and now I done screwed my head up with that shit again. So I'll probably mess it up again soon. Anyway, Hank, take care of yourself, brother.
Can I just ask you a question, John, quickly
Sure.
before? I'm just concerned. Maybe you guys know. I'm just a bit concerned. Boone's mum has been in the after dark room for a long time. Is she okay?
I believe she's all right. I think she's having
She
some
is.
internet issues.
Yeah, she's having
Yeah.
connection problems, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
But
guys.
you know,
Had to ask.
I appreciate the fact that you noticed that. That's the family, baby. That's where it kicks in.
She's in the live tonight, and she heard you.
Outstanding.
Oh, good. Good. I
yes,
noticed it
I
there
see
the
her
other
in
day,
there.
yesterday. Yep. So I'm glad she's okay.
Good. That's the way family works, baby. That's the way it's done.
Yep.
Anyway, let me see, John.
Yeah.
In West Virginia. I mean Tennessee. I mean North
Kentucky.
Carolina. Wait a minute. I know.
Hey, that's
Not
all right,
fair.
John. You got 150,000 family members to keep up with, buddy.
And I'll try to keep up with them all, but the Rolodex is getting a little shaky up there, buddy. I'm telling you.
Wobbly.
A little wobbly. Yeah. I need to get one of those new chip things they talk about,
There you go.
Anyway, John.
Elon's got them.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, putting them right in the head. Might have to check
Yep.
into that shit. I just want my eyes fixed. That's what I'm going for. I'll work on the
First
brain
things
later.
first.
Let's get my eyes fixed. I want that. Anyway, John, always appreciate you, brother. You always bring in a few
Absolutely,
words of
and,
wisdom.
All of those new episodes of Left on the Table have been great, and vote blue.
Oh, we can't say enough about
Vote blue.
Vote blue, baby. Vote blue. But that left on the table with Bernadette and Miss Chick, the production they're doing is an outstanding job indeed. John, I appreciate you bringing that up.
Absolutely.
And let me see, Bonita.
Yes, John.
Thank you, darling, for coming in. Thank you for everything you've brought to the
Well-
table, and you brought quite a bit, baby. So
Thank you for the invite. It helps me to decompress. But women, you need to wake up. I'm telling you, they're coming for us. And the men that love you better get on the ball and protect you.
that's me.
Because
That's
they're
me.
coming for all of us. You better
Indeed.
vote
Stop
blue.
masturbating, man. Stop masturbating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you're going to get
Save
a
that
fine
energy
or a
for
ticket or go
important
to
things.
jail.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, let's
That's seen personhood out there. But
yeah, ain't it
no,
sad?
really,
We
people,
got things to
I
do.
know last time around we said it was the most important election. It is
This
nothing
is.
compared to what we're facing now.
Indeed.
You need to be aware of what you're voting for and don't be so in a hurry to go toward fascism. If you have questions, give us a call. If you're just checking in, seeing what we're doing.
Come by,
We
by,
would
by
love
the
to
blue
talk
room.
to you.
Come by the blue
Yeah,
room
come
and
and
get on
talk to us in the
Discord.
blue room.
There's a party going on after this show. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Y'all are missing out if
And
you're not on Discord.
I'm always looking for points of view, but I am really concerned, people. I am really concerned.
We all
The
should be.
crazies are in the house and they are making so much chaos. It's hard for people to differentiate between information and misinformation. You
Indeed.
got to be aware of what you're listening
Check your
to and
sources,
get off
recheck your
Fox.
source.
Please get off Fox. Get
Yeah,
off Fox.
yeah.
Get off
I don't think anybody
Newsmax
on here is listening to that shit.
and listen to some news. Look up some newspapers. watch some
Yeah.
YouTube videos. Get
Check out
receipts
NPR.
for
You know, NPR is a good source. You know, it's
BBC.
if you're on the iPad stuff, Midas Touch, you can't beat them. They're
Yep.
on the story before it's
Yep,
even
they
out.
are
Before
good
I
too.
even know anything about it on CNN or some shit like that, I'm hearing Midas Touch talk about it. There's a
Yes,
lot
so
of
the
sources
BBC
out here.
is talking about it.
Yeah.
They've
There
got the
are
news before
sources
we
out
do.
there that you need to be able to be accessed and check things out. But I don't think anybody here is listening to that Fox shit, so you
And
wouldn't be
no
in
one
here.
said anything about all this student debt Biden canceled again, all by
Indeed.
himself without
All
Congress.
by himself. Just made it. Just think of the lives he impacted with that. I'm happy for him.
Yes.
I'm happy for him. I'm not begrudging them in education. We push it. We ought to make it free. Anyway.
And we don't care what side of the spectrum you fall on. We're trying to make life better for everybody, people. Everybody.
All of it. What do they call that? We the people.
We the people.
Bonita, thank you very much, baby. I appreciate it tremendously.
Thank you, John.
You bet. And miss you.
Y'all have a good night.
You too, baby. Tell Salvador
And
we
do
give him our
something.
best, baby. And do something. There you go. Miss you, chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you so much, baby. That calm voice that stays in the background. So, I appreciate
Well,
you
I
so
mute
much.
a lot.
I can't do that.
You probably
do-
could, but don't.
I do. I have a mute button right here. I can mute myself.
Yeah.
I do when I try to cough too much. If I want to cough, I try to hit it, so I'm not being rude.
Well, that's good.
Anybody you want to call out tonight?
I got a few. I want to still call out Michigan because we are in our early voting and in-person voting for the actual primary day is the 27th.
Outstanding.
So you have until I think the 25th to be able to early vote. But we have so many states coming up for March 5th. If you are in, let's see, I have to go down. Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Iowa, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, or American Samoa.
Outstanding.
You might have early voting. Check it out. But
Sure.
Super Tuesday, you are a Super Tuesday
That's
state.
me.
If I called
That's
your name.
me. I'm in there, baby. I'm waiting on it.
You're in there. And I did
Indeed.
check on yours. You guys started on the 19th with your
Yes,
early voting.
it's already underway right now. I know several Blue Dots around have already voted. Yeah, y'all know me. I'm going to wait until the day because I want to walk my ass in there. Don't
And
want to
that's
disappoint
okay. Maybe
anybody.
you wear your Bernadette shirt.
I might if it gets here in a hurry. Oh yes, I could wear that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing political about that.
Nothing
political at all. Hey, I want to thank Corey Barton who just came in with a $10 donation. Corey, thank you very much.
Thank you, Corey.
And
And we also want to thank a few shit sharers.
Who shared this shit?
Rose Harper in California.
Rose Harper. Outstanding.
Robert Aguilar in Texas. Debbie Harp in Indiana. John Brown, Michigan. Bill Capps, Illinois. And Darren George in New Jersey all shared this shit.
Outstanding. Outstanding. I appreciate everybody who shares this shit. I hear a dog. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's a dog whining. Something's happening out in my living room, evidently.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll wrap it up real quick.
Miss Chick, yeah. Miss Chick, thank you very much. And Bernadette.
And John, I
And
got a
what?
question for you.
Go ahead.
Irene Lambert wanted to know how and where's Bob?
Oh, Bob.
Bob, yeah, it's breaking my heart. About 3 days ago, if not 4, Bob seemed to be doing fine. He walked out the doggy door. It's the last time anybody saw him. And there's not an inch of this property that we have not been out there yelling Bob all over this place. We don't
Bob
know where
went
Bob
on an
is.
adventure.
Bob
He
went
went
on
on
an
a walkabout.
adventure, and he
All
has
right.
not come back yet. So I'm waiting every
Okay.
day. I look out on that
All
porch
right.
to see if he's there. But I thank you,
Well,
Irene, for that.
let's hope Bob don't show up like Church did in the pet cemetery. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. There you go. There you go.
There was something else that I wanted to say, but oh my God, did I just get a squirrel?
Did you see a squirrel? It was right there.
I think one
Oh,
ran
my
through my
button doesn't.
brain.
My scroll button doesn't work during the credits, I guess, because I'm
No,
hitting it and I
it
scroll.
okay.
Boy,
Anyway, I guess it wasn't that important. Senior moment, and
BW, he's not
so
out there
when
making kittens. I don't want no more kids around here either. I just want Bob to come back.
no.
Yeah, I got enough of
Okay,
them.
okay.
I counted just the other
Blessings
day. If anybody's keeping count, I
to
counted 18 heads when I fed them yesterday or this morning. This morning, I had 18, and they weren't all there.
blessings
There's
to
some
all
missing.
those blue dots out there everywhere. Y'all keep doing the work. Keep bringing the receipts. We are listening. You guys are patriotic when you're bringing the receipts. All right, because you're doing the work.
That's right. You're doing
Thank
the
you.
work. Thank
Thank
you,
you to
Bernadette.
everybody who bought a Bernadette shirt tonight. I
Indeed.
bought 3 myself
Indeed. I
because I
know I
got
got
3
one,
in
and I know
pounds.
Travis got one. So, yeah,
So
I think
thank
the
you,
Bernadette
and thank you
shirt
to
went over.
everybody who sent in the super chat. You guys are amazing. Thank you to Patreon members.
Thank you to everybody.
You guys are a blessing. You keep
Indeed.
this show on the air.
Keep us
And
going, baby.
the
And
other
what?
thing that just popped back into my head
What?
is that because of my illness this week, there will probably not be a left on the table this weekend. But look
Okay.
for it next weekend. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that out.
We'll let everybody know when it's going to come out.
All right, cool.
All right.
And
on
thank
another,
you guys for watching. We'll be back.
we will indeed. And on a high note as we go out the door here. And again, I want to thank everybody. Hold on.
Hang on. And while he's doing that, I'm going to
Yeah.
say healing blessings to my friend Marsha. I love you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Hang in there.
I
Hang in there.
appreciate that. I appreciate
right.
all the well wishes and condolences sent through this Blue Dot family to my wife and us. We appreciate it tremendously. To leave you on a high note, I'm reading a headline here that says the company behind Odie, which is the name of the spacecraft, says the command module is upright on the surface of the moon and starting to send data. So
Yeah.
yay,
Yeah.
yay. First time in 52 years,
That's right.
baby, we're back on the moon after other countries
You're on
have
the
tried
moon.
here recently and failed. Guess what, baby? We got that sucker landed on the south pole of the moon, which is important because guess what? There's water.
That's where the
there.
water is.
That's where the water is, baby. Anyway, thank you again to all our Blue Dot family for being here tonight. As I said earlier in the show, I lean on y'all as much as y'all. I think that we need each other. And in times like this, even with what my family is facing, y'all are a blessing to this family. And I appreciate every bit of the thoughts and the prayers and the condolences that have been sent our way. And all that other mushy shit.
Mushy, mushy.
Right,
And all
right,
that
Benita?
other mushy
All
shit.
that other
That's
mushy,
right.
mushy shit. Anyway, I love you. Y'all take care. We'll be back here again Sunday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Until then, put the beer on ice, put the bed in the bowl. We're going to get ready for Friday. And y'all take care of yourself. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.